We're in Vancouver, Canada, and it's cruise day.
And we're so excited we're going on the Coral Princess today for an 11-night Alaskan cruise. So come join us.
So this is the Olympic Cauldron that was lit on February 12, 2010, marking the official opening of the Vancouver 2010 Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games. It is massive and it is beautiful.
About to get on the ship. Good, how are you?
Perfect. Are you dropping off the luggage? Taking on with you. Perfect. And you have your medallion with you. Not yet. Keep going straight. Look for a blue lane.
Blue lane, okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Stanley Way. Come on, Captain Diego Pero, let's go. I cannot wait to sail underneath the Lion Gate Bridge, everybody, just over there to the left, next to Stanley Park, and on our way to our wonderful Alaskan adventure. But we got more partying for you guys. I want to definitely invite you tomorrow to our first production show, where you will see these 15 dancers and singers in their production show Encore. Tomorrow will be our first formal night together, and after Captain Diego Pero invites you officially to this wonderful Alaskan vacation, you're gonna head to the theater, first come, first serve, no reservations required unless you have the premiere package. You can see a reserve section in the top third part of the theater. Just present your stateroom to our activity team and guest service officers, and they'll give you access to the reserved seats only for production shows in the main theater. A wonderful benefit which you can upgrade to today if you'd like. Plus and premiere packages available today and tomorrow only if you haven't already opted in to that medallion experience, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep the party going while we have the amazing cast here. So, what do you say? Música, maestro. Vamos a bailar.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. Don't move your body, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh hey oh. Show love what you can do, to then you gotta move it. I
We're eating a light dinner. I've got potato soup, Sherri's got a salad, and we both have shrimp cocktail.
From 77 to 88, the princess ship was the main character of a TV show called The Love Boat. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, from Las Vegas, Nevada, as seen on America's Got Talent, let's make some noise for RJ Cantu. General Manager, Martina Damonte. Your Senior Electrotechnical Officer in charge of making sure these wonderful elevators are working, the lights are on, and so you can see and hear everything on board. From Bulgaria, Rumen Gradiraro. Your Senior Doctor from South Africa, Marali. Our Human Resources Manager from Colombia, say hello to Miriam. Security Officer, ladies and gentlemen from the UK, give it up for Derek Berry. Safety Officer, Antonino Yesafica from Italy. The Food and Beverage Director from Romania, Julia. Your Guest Service Director from Italy, Giancarlo Capa. Your Brand and Business Director from Colombia, Margarita. Your Room Division Manager, Andres Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, second most popular gentleman on the ship. Say hello to your Executive Chef from India, Pritam. Director of Restaurant Operations from Germany, Joaquin. Against the Master of Coral Princess, put your hands together for Captain Diego Perra from Italy.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being here so numerous. It's very nice to see a lot of you around and enjoying the first formal night on board. On my side, it's a great pleasure to be here for the first time with the new uniforms. We just changed them. How many of you have been with Princess before? Raise your hands. Okay. So tonight we officially start with a new attire. I hope you enjoy it and they up to your standards. Anyway, interesting itinerary in Alaska. Probably one of the best ones. 10 days where we're going to see the best of Alaska. Really. From the best glaciers to the most iconic ports. So make sure you take full advantage of all these destinations. Great places, a lot of memories to be created. And make sure you book your tours in advance, because I heard from the tour manager that we are almost fully booked everywhere. So take your time tomorrow. It's still a sea day, so you still got time to book a little bit more. So you have been on board just over 24 hours. I think you have enjoyed the professionalism of the crew of the Coral Princess. What do you think about the crew of the Coral Princess? There's about 900 of us and 899 working very hard. So just make sure when you go around, ask your cabin steward, your bartender, your waiter, anyone you find of the crew around, what are your preferences? Rest assured they work very hard to give it to you. As a testament to how good the Coral is, it's not the newest ship, it's not the biggest ship, but for the first quarter of 2025, we are the best ship in the fleet. That's why we got, and it's not thanks to my hard work, because I do almost nothing, but all the people that have been introduced before, they really work very hard. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board the Coral Princess, have a great trip, make new friends, enjoy, and create great memories. Thank you.
For my husband. Wait a minute.